thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. The human drama of athletic competition. This is ABC's Wide World of Sport.
Tandem Surfing Championship. To give you an idea exactly where Makaha is in relationship to Diamond Head and Waikiki, you get in the car and you go past Pearl Harbor and then up the Waianae coast, and you'll come upon this beautiful setting. I'm Al Michaels along with Margot Oberg on the beach at Makaha. We're here for the International Tandem Surfing Championship. Margot is a lady who has won 7 world titles, has participated frequently in this sport. For people who haven't seen tandem surfing, basically, what's it all about? What are the keys to success in it?
Well, the key point in tandem surfing is that it's a team effort. The lady surfer's thinking primarily about the dance routine, the timing, and the balance. And also the male surfer's thinking not only about his partner, the lifts, but he's also thinking about the waves. He has to maneuver his board on the waves. So when the judges are looking at it, they'll give points for the acrobatics, and they'll also give points for the positioning in the surfing maneuvers.
Now, how much practice time is necessary to perfect some of the routines?
Well, I'd say Steve and Barry Bainey, the defending champions, they practice consistently. They're a husband and wife team, and they've got a really distinct edge, and I'd say they could practice almost every day or every weekend.
Think the Baineys will do it again today?
I do. They're the trendsetters, and everybody's looking at them.
The beginning of competition almost at hand. The Baineys are moving out right now to join the lineup. We'll be getting the green flag.
Well, the conditions are good for tandem surfing because they allow the riders to have plenty of time to get into a nice maneuver and to continue a long ride. You notice the waves are rolling in, and they give them a lot of time to take off and paddle.
Here we go as we get underway. Our first competitors of the day, Kathy Terada and John DeSoto, catching this wave.
Great wave selection. They're doing what they call a one-arm back down into a falcon maneuver. And they're staying very close to the critical part of the wave, which is the white water, trying to complete their ride. Oh, and down they go.
Well, a promising start for them, but a rather ignominious finish to that routine. And there are the scores. Now our first look at the Baineys as they catch their first wave of the competition.
The Baineys are known for great wave selection. This is a nice looking wave that has a nice roll, a nice timing and pace to it. They're executing their maneuvers right close to the critical part of the wave. And you'll notice that Steve has a longer board here. It gives him flotation and it gives him stability. As Barry does all the acrobatic work, all the style, all the grace, Steve maneuvers the board, completes the ride, and has a great showing.
Very good, especially this early in the competition now.
Leave it to the Baineys to get the big set waves on the outside. His wave selection's fantastic. Here they are doing a high swan maneuver and going into a side bird. He has beautiful timing. He's staying right close to the critical part of the wave, switching to maneuvers when the wave slows down. Now they're doing a nice arch. They do more maneuvers on a wave than any other competitor, and they always complete the ride staying together as a team.
So they're looking for their fourth. Can take a look at that house on the point. We can tell you for a fact it was built in 1965, and we can tell you that because ABC's Wide World of Sports was here to tape this event in black and white 18 years ago. The big names in the sport then were Blackout Whaley, Colby Alter, and a gentleman by the name of Pete Peterson right there, who was Barry Bainey's original partner. Another original was here in 1965, our very own Jim McKay, host of ABC's Wide World of Sports, who in 1965 became the first man in history to wear a sport jacket on a beach.
On the surfboard, whereas the other judge, the low judge, wasn't impressed with the acrobatic routine.
Now Barry and Steve Bainey, and you just heard the horn signifying the end of the competition. This ride, however, will count. They were up before the horn sounded, but the way things are turning out, this is simply window dressing for the crowd.
They've picked up a wave with good tempo and good form. They're into a traditional grass shack maneuver, a perfect way to end the day. And they just complete the ride in perfect harmony, showing everybody that they're the champs.
Little doubt the judges will tally up the results, but no question about it, as the red flag is up signifying competition is officially over, that the Baineys, and there are their marks for that ride, have garnered yet another championship. The 4th time in a row they have won this event. And the way things went today, Margot, they're liable to win 4 or 5 more.
Well, the Baineys have been the trendsetters in tandem competition. They're the people that everybody looks up to, and today they showed that they're definitely on top.
And they moved out on top very early, a series of good rides, and closed with a flourish. And little Miley DeSoto at the age of 11 in her first competition, and her partner Doug Ogilvie coming back into shore. And the results are now official. Barry and Steve Bainey win it. Ross and Taylor wind up second. Terada and DeSoto finish third, and DeSoto and Ogilvie finish fourth. Now this is Al Michaels for Margot Oberg and Randy Rarick saying so long from